Yo, it's your boy. Sis put a hat on me, and it's not going well. I don't think.
Also, whatever is described down here, yeah. I had nothing to do with this.
Sis made me write that. I did not want to write that. That was fully against my will. You typed it and pressed enter. If you know me
at all, I would say that that's not my kind of humor.
Okay. You pressed no. You made me do that, and I'm very against it.
I did not write this. I asked him to change it.
That's a complete fabrication.
It was worse, actually.
That's a complete fabrication. I don't stand for it, but we're stuck with it now, so we all have to soldier on.
Fairy tales. Also, this is not a wig.
Which
this
is your
my hair.
Autobiography.
I don't wear wigs. This is my hair.
We set up the stream very last minute, so I don't think anyone's going to be here. So it might have to be a solo venture, but with two of us and no audience.
Solo two ventures.
Yeah, exactly. So I wrote some notes this time. I didn't write notes at the beginning because I'm not that kind of girl. But
what happened?
What did happen at the beginning? Can you fill us in at the beginning?
Rose was talking about her dream that she lost the competition, and
yeah, that wasn't the dream. That was like, I think she could be a psychic.
Maybe. I like Rose. Okay. I think I'm the only one.
Okay, no, I like her. I do like her.
And then RuPaul walked in, all in black, representing.
What do you think of his?
RuPaul has a little bit of a moob.
You did point it out.
Controversial.
You're trying to be like super PC, and then you pointed out the poor man's move.
I was into it. I'm not like
you were into it. You did start salivating. I looked over and you got very close to the screen, and a bit of saliva came down.
As a bisexual.
Bisexual? Did you say bisexual?
As a bisexual.
Bisexual.
I'm not mad at a move.
You're only attracted to bays. I love that for you.
I can't.
Come on.
And then we had the reading challenge. What did you think of? Who?
I thought overall subpar. Overall, pretty boring.
Oh my god, bro! Honestly, you could not read. This is what you would do if you were told to read.
That's
okay,
true,
go on.
Do that.
The library is open.
I can't. I'm too nice and sensitive. I love your hair. Don't ever change.
I'm so offended.
What?
How dare you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I honestly could do it.
You absolutely. You read me on a daily.
No, you asked for it. You literally asked for it. So, like, you sent a picture of yourself with your new hair in the group and said, "This is fashion, no," or something, not. And I'm like, absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? You literally asked for it. You're gagging for a read every time.
My question is it fashion?
Exactly, that's what I mean. No.
But is it fashion?
No, your hair does look good. We are into the new look. Hey, Bob. You see what Yaz made me do with his title? It's honestly disgusting.
Robert,
honestly.
I cannot with this.
I can't even my face on the internet with this title underneath it.
Is it here?
Exactly.
Is it here?
Stop going. You just sexually assaulted me.
When?
You just like squatted my tit.
Your tit.
Not consent.
Anyways, but do you think
I think deserve to win.
Okay.
Don't find the word.
See, Bob said it's fish.
That's because you bullied him into it in the group.
Fucking alright.
Just facts.
Just facts.
What did you think of the reading challenge?
It was fine. I thought the girls, the only awkward one was Elliot with 3Ks.
Yeah, it was awkward. Yeah.
I don't know if we should be calling her Elliot.
Should we talk? I think it's stupid. Should we talk about it now?
Yeah, let's talk about it now. What do you think? Is Elliot the actual?
No, I think
bringing the KKK.
I mean, this is my view. I mean, being serious, like obviously the title beneath is a joke and shit, but like being serious, Jazz has got a serious listening face on. I feel very supported now in what I'm about to say. So like I do feel like you can't really speak for a community if people start getting subtly closer. So like it's not my job to say whether I'm offended or not by it, but my personal perspective as a paleontologist, if you will, is I don't know. I feel like the amount of backlash she's getting for it is a bit extreme because for me, like the way I always go is based on intentions. I don't think her intentions were like racist. I think it's more like misinformed, like Southern. Again, maybe I'm just like letting her off and making an excuse. It still has consequences.
It has to be.
I agree with that. That's what I mean.
It has to be called out because otherwise people don't learn.
I agree, but like it's the same. Like I guess we need to wait for her to respond. I saw one of her responses from a while back, and like it seemed like genuine. She's like racism is never acceptable. I was ignorant and like cool. Like fair. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the situation generally, personally. So I mean, it's not like her intent was like. I agree with you. Intent isn't necessarily like isn't the be all end all, but. Do you know what I mean? It's how she responds to it that I'm interested in, and she's not really said anything yet.
She hasn't said anything yet, and it's that.
What are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts that are different to mine?
I think you're ignorant.
I agree. But everyone's. Oh.
No, my thoughts are.
But Elliot with the 3K, it's like it's funny, but like it's a bit extreme though.
But I think it's a good conversation to be brought up.
I love a conversation.
By the queens of color. Like to like call out people on this stuff, on these microaggressions. Like it's people are not gonna learn unless you know, and hopefully people who haven't felt these microaggressions will like also back them up. Like yes, I heard a saying that like just like back up.
Wait, what you said? That's what you're saying.
Like. I don't think the responsibility of bringing this stuff to light should be put solely on the shoulders of the queens of color,
yeah, I agree.
Or the people affected. It should be on everybody. Like if you hear something that
I completely agree.
Is, would make someone feel a certain way.
Well, like you know, a clip about the black magic thing, for example. Like I think, I feel bad for other people in that clip because, like, from what she said initially, like it seemed like a compliment, but then this is the stuff she said after the black magic stuff that was bad. But like by that point, everyone's already like nodding and agreeing. It's kind of awkward if like you're nodding and agreeing, to then go back and be like, oh wait, hold on a minute. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could have done that, but like a lot of people wouldn't. I think like if I was like I was aware of a situation, I was thinking, oh, your wall's up there, that's nice. You get it down later. You know what I mean? And I was aware of a situation, thinking how I'm thinking about it now. I think I would say that. But like when you're in the moment and you've already like nodded and agreed, and you're like,
I don't think that we're agreeing. Like,
you don't have time to process. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I felt now they look bad in the clip as well off the back of it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of unfair as well. But I don't think people are coming from them, so that's fine.
No. But anyways, all right, enough of Elliot.
But I think so I guess this relates, like, let's like broaden the conversation a little bit about Elliot. So like because like you talked about depression stuff this episode, which can't relate better than that. Both of us.
What depression?
Neither of us can relate. Honestly, I would be so fucked about it. But
that's not for clinical depression though. If you have clinical depression, please do see a doctor.
No, we have clinical depression, don't we? Clinical just means you've been diagnosed with depression.
I think this is mainly for like anxiety and stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, but I'm taking it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just take over.
But I'm on it.
So
see a therapist.
Yeah, I think I mean, like, I do think Elliot comes across as a bit cold, but I don't know. Maybe again, this is an excuse, but I think like a lot of it.
It's been a while since I ate on spring.
A lot of it is down to Elliot. I think they're making her seem like less likable than she is. I don't think.
She's a bit orcs.
I mean, I agree with that. I think she's a bit orcs as well, but I don't think she's done anything. Like, I'm thinking back everything she's done on the show, and I don't think any of it's that bad. She's just not as warm as the other queens, which again, like
she said what she said.
What did she say? I genuinely don't know. That's what I mean. Like, what has she done that's bad on the show? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like
everyone kind of hates her. I'm not really sure, like, why.
Maybe because
off-screen racism.
Off-screen racism. We don't know.
I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know.
We don't know, but we're saying it anyway.
You're saying it. I don't know. Maybe. She seems like misguided but sweet to me. Like a bit like a naive idiot.
Oh my god, you're just describing yourself.
Thanks. I'll take that. Cool. Okay. What's the next thing? Because I haven't got notes yet. Have I? My next note is about when I'm talking about a challenge. So about the roles.
Oh, we talked about the reading challenge, and then they assigned the teams. Well, RuPaul just was like completely random. I'm just gonna do deep.
Exactly.
Deep,
but beforehand, the producer's like, right, you guys stand in this order, please. Oh, sorry. Really wasn't that funny, but never mind. Someone enjoyed themselves.
It's like RuPaul laughing at Utica.
Honestly, yeah, exactly. Throw that.
Losing her absolute mind.
That energy.
Anyways, crickets. Oh yeah. So the teams are assigned, and they bring it back. Bussy Rossi, the hilarious Ross Matthews. Oh my god, this chin is just driving me insane.
I say this angle is not the tea for
it's
us.
Not the tea.
That's why I put my hand like it's like pull my skin back.
I need you guys to believe me when I say this. I'm better looking than this.
So, this lighting, this angle is fully not the tea. I keep telling you this every time. It's something we need to do.
Anyway, as I was saying, they assigned the teams. Bossy Rossi.
Do you know like a rapper like this?
This is the kind of microaggression that we're talking about.
I stand by it. I was thinking like Post Malone.
All right, let's talk about the main challenge. Ow, fuck.
What happened?
Oh, sorry.
Headache.
Yeah. Shit.
Do you want some meds? Take another Citalopram.
It never happened on screen before.
Do you want me to get you some water?
No, it's okay, babe. It's
or pills.
Please stop talking.
What if I start shouting in your ear very loudly?
Can you edit
I'll
this
take
out?
over. No, you genuinely can't.
Fuck. Anyways, let's talk about the main challenge.
Okay, so they're in the teams, and then I think the only thing of note is the discussion between Olivia and Utica about the mime role.
Oh yeah, that was that. What do you think?
I think Olivia made a good point. Initially, I'm a bit like I didn't really know what I was thinking about. But then Olivia makes a good point. Like, Utica is so experienced in improv, then she should be able to handle any role. Like,
this is the thing. That's why you don't come in saying, "I'm great at this."
Yeah, true that. So yeah, I think that's a really valid point. Like, why the person who's got the least experience and the least whatever should have the role that's easiest. Really, if you're working as a team and you want the whole team to shine.
Yeah.
And I thought from what classic way, and I thought from what Utica was saying about her experience that she would be able to handle any role, no problem. But obviously that wasn't the case. I don't know, it's surprising because I think based on her performance in the challenge, like I don't think she saw a person that would be very good at improv. Like she seemed like everything was so pre-planned and like she obviously had things she wanted to say and like a way she wanted to be like portray herself. But my experience of improv is like it's the opposite. It's like you don't have anything in your mind and you just like go with the flow 100%. But I think she came out. She had the bit about a drink she really wanted to do. She obviously wanted to crawl on the floor.
You have to have some ideas. Especially when you already know the character that you're going to play. You have to have some ideas.
To an extent, but it's mainly about bouncing off the other people in the scene, I think. But she was like...
You need to hear and bounce
You know what? It's kind of giving me a little bit now. I've said it. Milk. Milk like just wasn't like present in the scene at all. He just obviously had his own character and like own thing he wanted to do.
Milk?
Yeah, in the improv challenge with Trixie. Do you remember the dating one with Jeffrey Boyd Chapman?
Oh my God, I don't even remember.
Oh, he was like the girl in the bushes, like who was spying and he came out. And it was just like, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. I'm like, he's not like improv. It's just like he's got a character and he just wants to like portray the character in the way he wants to portray it, and he's not improvising. Well.
I think you get to have a very good idea of the character that you're portraying, and then like the better idea that you have, the easier it will be for you to improv. But then again, I don't know anything about improv.
That's a good point actually, but Bob's made. And thanks Bob. Bob totally agrees with me as well. Pretty standard. So
that's how I wank people.
What, your tits? That's how you milk yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I see that for you.
I love that, like, when I finally die of my aneurysm, they're going to go back to this, see the headache, see the signs, and then see this. Yeah. And then they're going to be like, oh, yeah.
Clogged it.
Anyways.
Clogged. Do you want so we should go to the challenge? I know sort of talk about Utica already.
Yeah, let's talk about the challenge. First ones were Rosé, Denali, and Lalaurie. What did you think?
All right.
Go Rosé.
All right, hosting the show. I thought...
You said...
No, I'm joking. I agree.
You said, Yasmin, I don't remember much. Can you, like, guide the fucking stream?
I'm just a little girl lost in the favela trying to get by. Rosé, I thought, was very good. Hello.
Oh, not raped by a dog again, please. Focus, Grant.
Denali was fine, and Lala flopped a little bit, but wasn't too horrific. But I really enjoyed Rosé. Rosé was my standout.
I really enjoyed Rosé. I was really surprised and Denali. It was actually like
you're coming up. Come on in.
Grant, this is not going to work.
She's jumping up.
You know. Well, don't.
She's looking. She just wants to have a nice time with us and be on stream.
Anyways, people on Twitter were saying that like Rosé and Denali were robbed, that RuPaul is sleeping on Rosé and Denali.
Disagree.
I don't know. They did really well. And I think they deserved to be on top. But I know it's harsh because other people also did really well.
Thank you.
But I thought Denali actually did
better than Rose.
She was funnier to me than Rose, but Rose was so good as well. And Lalaurie wasn't that
No, exactly. Just wasn't as good as the other two.
It wasn't as good as the other two. Okay, next team. Who was it? The Mimes.
Utica. Yeah, exactly. So Olivia and who was the first one? Oh, Gottmik.
Gottmik, Olivia.
I thought Gottmik could have done more with that role. You know, like I was kind of like I think Gottmik did very well, but like I was thinking, I don't know, I was hoping he'd go further.
My expectations for Gottmik, like in the Extreme Challenge, were quite low because I know she's more of a looks queen. And I was personally surprised. Like I thought she was actually like she was really serving that girl, like that character. Like
yeah,
I know exactly who that is.
Same, and she portrayed the character well, but like she didn't bring enough lols with that character for me personally.
Yeah, it's not really a lols character though.
It could have been. It could have taken further.
And the thing is, like the gags, like the jokes, were coming from both Olivia with Gottmik. Like Gottmik was translating what Olivia was doing, and that was the whole point of the situation.
That's funny. It would have been funny if she like translated something completely different, or like led Olivia down a really awkward path. Like, do you know what I mean? Like she literally just like,
no, but she did the churning butter.
That was funny.
Thing.
Yeah, but they must have talked about that beforehand, though.
Yeah, but still, it's like they work together really well. I thought.
I agree. Yeah.
And then Utica comes along. And do you know what I'm gonna say? Utica looked really different from what she usually does.
Yeah, body
like,
looked great.
She was taking like a risk there. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I just didn't pan out. I know that she's what?
Sorry, she's licking my hand. It's fine. Sorry, go on. I'm paying attention. Are you tired?
I can't with you and the dog.
It's just because we're best friends.
Best friends? She literally thinks about you like she thinks of the Hoover.
What, sexually?
No, everything is the same. She loves everything.
Oh, what we have is special. Look.
She's putting your butt on your face. She's gonna. Oh God, this is it. And it's Drag Race. Everything's wet.
It's just genuinely true. A little tail's going crazy. She's having such a nice time up there.
Fuck's sake! Can you read what Bobby's saying about?
No, Bob's had enough airtime out of us. Bob said, I thought Gottmik did a great job with her. Like you said, not full on lolling, but she kept on doing product placement for her book, which was so consistent and good. I agree, but obviously she's giving that book as a prop. Though she'd like thought with that herself to bring it out, I would have respected it so much more. But obviously she was just giving it, and like that's what you'd do with it if you were giving it, right? Like the scene was utter chaos, and Gottmik was just moving her book around to be on camera. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I do agree.
Again, if you've just tuned in, none of this. It's
still just Bob. And it was for you.
I wanna reiterate that
you forced me. Whose laptop is it?
Stop it.
It's your laptop. I don't even know how to type.
Take over like you take over my house.
I can't even type. I've got no fingers.
And now you're coming for the fucking no finger community.
I am actually. If anyone without fingers wants to try it, bring it on, bitches.
All right, go
on. So yeah. So what do you think of Olivia?
Olivia did really well. Yeah. Olivia did really well. However,
I don't think Utica would have done as well.
However, spoiler alert, I do not agree with her one.
She won, right? Yeah. Well, no, I agree with that. I agree with that point completely as well. But yeah, I don't think Utica would have done any better. I think Utica would have been too over the top with it. Like,
yeah,
it's funny the way Olivia counted it. Like, Olivia was like genuinely tragic. Like,
yeah, she was like people got.
Yeah, Ellie was fully into it. Ellie's like, what's
in the story. It was cute. She had like ups and downs. She had a whole like
I'm into that character.
Story. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like the only thing I say is I think it was like she was less good when she started speaking.
Okay.
It was still fine, but like the moment
was
was
so rude.
Yeah, like the moment was like 10 out of 10, but when she started speaking, it just came down a few notches. She was like, yeah, it's fine. Next group. This is my favorite. I think both our favorites in the next group.
What?
Simone.
Oh my god, Simone. Oh my god.
She was so funny.
Deborah
is
I can watch fucking anything with Simone.
Yeah.
She is it for me. She's so funny, so good. Like I haven't been let down.
She's one of those queens where like you don't think she's funny because she's like a bit of a model, like a bit stern faced kind of thing. Like, but then like she's bringing the lols every challenge.
Clever.
Like, she's very clever.
She's fucking clever. Bobby's saying, I think Utica would. Oh, thanks.
Sorry, people can read it.
Fuck.
If people can read it.
I agree, yes, I can't stop watching Simone. I will literally buy a ticket so fucking fast.
Yeah, same. I think
to the Simone experience, honestly.
I feel like she's not. I mean, we both agree she probably should have won this episode, right? But like, I mean, not just in terms of like wins and stuff. I don't think she's getting the recognition she deserves generally. Like,
oh, come on, she is.
Like the edit and stuff. Like, she's not getting a winner's edit. I don't think so. I think she's not given much.
RuPaul is basically like, just take it at this point. RuPaul is like,
you think? I'm not getting that vibe from the edit at all.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And so Candy was in the group as well. And again, it's actually sort of a similar fault for me in that, like, I don't get why Candy's hyped up as much. It's like the opposite. I feel like the hype that Candy's gotten from the show should be given to Simone instead.
I think Candy did well, but I think she did safe.
Exactly same.
I would have put Denali or Rose up there instead of Candy. Although when we talk about the looks, we're gonna talk about the looks. Well, we're gonna talk about the looks.
Okay. We'll talk about some looks.
Anyways.
Was it the last group next?
Yeah.
Right. There's 2 groups of 2, wasn't there? Who's the other group of 2? So
Tina.
Elliot and Tina. Was there another one?
No, I don't think so. There's 4 groups in it.
Oh, okay, cool. So got much to think of them.
Tina did well. Elliot did okay, but yeah, I agree with her being one of the weakest, to be fair. But I think everybody did a good job, you know. But I am still sort of warming up to Tina. But I think she did a very good job in the challenge. Would have loved to see a different color, that's for fucking sure. But I guess that's asking for too much. It's like asking for my hair to look the same on both sides. It's just not gonna happen.
It's not for you.
It's just not gonna happen.
So yeah, like bouncing off the back of that. So actually, like this episode, I like Tina so much more generally. I still think she's really for me in terms of like her campy performance.
Definitely warmed to her during the depression conversation.
So that's what I mean.
Opened up about her mother. Impossible.
But you know what? But it was before that though. Like the way she handled the way she interacted with Elliot generally. She's like, Elliot said something. And he said, "Oh, you're right, Angel," kind of thing. And it's like, oh, that's really sweet. In the way she was really bigging Elliot up. And Elliot's like, I don't feel like you overshadowed in the challenge. I thought it would have been easier for Tina to be like, well, yeah, like you kind of did, like they're right, like your energy didn't match mine. Like I could have seen it been better if you had done. Do you know what I mean? She could have been like that, but she wasn't. She was like, yeah, like she got it, and then she had that like sweet. I just really liked
compliment.
Her.
Like you could have been a cunt, but you were like.
Well, a lot of queens would be. Imagine if Candy and Elliot had that conversation.
Yeah, but they're already sort of clashing in it.
No, I mean, I think a lot of other queens would have called her out for it but Tina didn't. I don't know. I just thought Tina was a lot more likable to me. And the first time she's actually made proper lol was that dad. #dad.
Hashtag dad.
Yeah, that was proper funny.
Oh, actually, what did you think of what did you think of the whole little improv that they did on the
so funny.
I love
really
that.
Good.
That's the kind of thing that we love to see, like just the queen
kicking,
just like kicking,
having a fun time.
Exactly, it's so much fun. Absolutely love the commitment of Lalaurie doing that.
So funny, and the cameraman as well. Yeah.
And you could tell Elliot was really keen to be a part of it. She was like, "I'll just be the boom."
Yeah, exactly. That's me. I've crap all my life. Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of sweet. I really liked that, and I actually really liked Simone talking about her family as well, and the fact that she has so much pressure to.
That must be such a head fuck with coming out and being a drag queen. God.
Yeah, it is a head fuck. I love Simone, I think, with all my heart.
I think she's
just
great.
Putting it out there.
I really like her.
Simone, if you're looking at this, I'm a stan account for Simone.
Do your milking thing again. She loved that. Exactly. Okay, that was for Simone. That was that would lure her right in.
Oh my god, Simone, call me. Queen's just having fun. It's always good to see along with the drama.
Should we go into the runway?
God, you fucked it up. I can't read anything anymore.
Oh, you read it over there?
No, I was reading here.
But it's right there. It's there at all times.
Honestly.
What was I going to say? Next time we can keep the conversation going and still have the comments up for people to see. We can read it over there.
I can't.
Oh.
Can't you tell?
Oh God. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. Yes. Very much a you problem. Should we move on to the runway? Because we want to talk about UK a little bit as well. Should we move on to the old run woos?
Oh God, you're doing race chases where you have a UK moment.
That UK moment is so terrible. So terrible. I tried an episode of The Chop because I like care about the seasons they talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just don't have it for me. They don't have that podcast.
I haven't heard it, so I can't.
Would not recommend.
But I like the pit. Not the pit. The pit. I like the pit. I like
Pit of Despair.
First impressions. With Bob about the UK Queens.
I still watching. I need to watch them.
You're an idiot.
There's too much drag content. I know.
How dare you?
I'm still behind on Race Chaser. I'm still behind on Sibling Rivalry.
How dare you?
I know.
You call yourself a fucking drag queen channel.
I do call myself that. That's why on my CV it just says. On my CV it just says Grant fucking drag queen channel with a sad face.
Anyways,
run woos.
I thought you were going to talk about UK.
After this episode,
fine.
So let's bosh through this. I feel like
looks on the runway.
I feel like you really connected to the runway, so you should sort of take lead of it.
I'm always wearing beads.
Are you?
No. Right. First things first. Let's talk about Denali. Yes.
I'm gonna give it a yes. There's something about same earlier in the episode. Same for generally. It's something about Denali I'm just not connecting with. Like she's just not really for me generally from what I've seen.
Mexican.
Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but it could very well be that.
It took a long time for us to connect because I'm Latin.
I still have to pretend you're not, so I'd prefer if you didn't bring that up again.
I gotta start straightening my hair again.
You do. And I feel like you stopped the skin lightening medication as well.
Rob, I'd never have looked this pale.
You do look quite pale. This light's not helping.
Anyways, but this is about Denali, and what I'm gonna say is yes. I loved it. I want it. I want to look like that every day of my life. Yes.
I liked it. I liked the reference. I liked it generally, but it didn't wow me. I don't know. It was okay. I liked it.
Then Rosé, what do you think about Rosé?
I really appreciated the craft of it, and I know being crafty is a slur, but I think I really appreciated that side of it, but it wasn't my taste kind of thing. I didn't love it personally, but I really it was impressive.
I quite liked it. I think it's one of my Rosé favorites, to be fair, because
guys, give your thoughts as well as we go. We'll put them up on the screen.
Or your thoughts.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm mentally unstable.
I'm so sorry. I have a speech impediment.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to
say. Anyways, yeah, I actually love the dress. And I really like that.
I feel like you'd rock it. I feel like it'd be sort of thing you could pull off.
Absolutely would if I fit in anything at the moment. But I love the hair as well with the little.
I like the hair as well.
Yeah, Rosé, I want you to win or at least one challenge because I feel like you've been consistent and I think you deserve it. And even though my heart really belongs to Simone, I'm gonna say go Rosé.
She's going to really appreciate that. It's going to get her through a difficult time.
She's just having a really gem time of it with not being able to win. And Are
you still going?
Anyways, who's next?
Lala.
I love the hair. Absolutely obsessed about the hair. Would wear that hair
you literally
in a
are.
fucking second. The outfit was okay. I like the shape. I like her baddie addy addy. She was serving it, and it had a bit of movement. It was a bit fun, but you put that next to Denali, and you're like,
yeah, I agree. But do you have any other issue with it? Because I've got one big issue. I feel like it's not just me, but maybe it's just me.
Oh yeah, it was ripped as well, isn't it?
No, that's not my issue. I don't really care about that.
I like a belly button.
No, didn't care about that either. I actually quite like the outfit. It was I liked the whole thing together. But I think the makeup was really bad. I think her makeup's not been good generally.
Her face got kind of beautiful.
No, I really didn't like the makeup. I feel like this, the skin didn't match enough. It's very gold. I know it's cool to gold up a little bit and the highlight stuff. But it's just too much, and her makeup doesn't feminize her enough as well. I think she does too beauty makeup, whereas I think she needs more intense feminizing makeup. Personally,
you want the fantasy of a woman.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what she sort of sells on the runway. But her face ain't selling me the fantasy. I don't
love her face.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What do you guys think? Genuinely, I don't know. I could be wrong. Because I don't know. Just how I read it.
All right, next one.
Got Mick.
God, Mick. Please
What's
don't be mad at me. That wasn't my choice.
It's just lyrics to a song.
God, Mick, I want you
That's
up
a
my
choice.
ass tomorrow.
Up
Are you
ass?
available? Yeah, because she's an anal bead.
Oh, I get that now.
Wow, she literally said it.
No, I know. I got it. I didn't get that's what you were saying. I thought you meant like.
Oh, right. What?
Penetration.
Well, why not?
Yeah, I thought you'd be into it. Yes. What do you think of it? Outfit.
Love it. Gorge.
Oh, never mind then.
You didn't like it?
No, I did. I liked it, but I know like the reference with the hair, but also I'm just so sick of that hair generally. I feel like we've seen it so many times now. Like it's really cool when I think Latrice did it for the first time. Then we see like 10 other queens do it now, and it's like pretty. I don't know. I'm just really sick of that hair now, and I get like it makes perfect sense with like what she was going for, but it just didn't. Again, it wasn't a particularly like. It's not the first time we've seen that look, which actually ties in perfectly to the next one.
Okay.
Olivia.
Olivia's having a struggle with the looks, isn't she? Because everything that she brought has been shown already.
Did Candy borrow her wig then from previous episode, do we think?
No, I don't think
they
so.
They just happen to have the exact same wig.
Yeah.
Oh, so stupid, terrible, yeah.
It's annoying. But I don't know, people ate it up still. I thought it was a bit basic, to be honest.
No, so did I. Didn't like it. It's the thing, I feel like, I think it says previously.
I think it's this, Olivia served me safe in the runway.
She generally does, in my opinion. Which I say, but I think that's like, I think I mentioned this before, but it's something that's, it's just, I'm really disappointed with her runways because I feel like she's like, I really think she is a star. Like she's got an amazing personality. She's like proper beautiful. Like she could. I'm very much talking about Olivia.
Okay.
I think she really could go like easy. I think she could like mop up the competition, apart from maybe Simone. But like I don't know, I really think she could easily win, but just she's not quite there. She's not quite developed enough. She's not aware of her potential. Her runways aren't there yet. Like
she did well last week, but then my favorite outfit that she's done so far is being the whole Mozart thing. I thought that was the only one that I actually liked.
What was that one? Oh no, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
All
right, who's next?
Utica.
Loved the look. I had seen it on Instagram, unfortunately, but still on the main stage, it still looked really good. I wish she would have changed up the hair a bit because I have kind of seen that hair now with the amazing fucking sleep bag outfit, which has been put on Vogue, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's on Vogue. She's in Vogue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, I thought it was a really cool outfit, and she served it. I think she walked like she listened to the judges in terms of her walk on the runway.
I didn't think of that.
She sold the garment and not just like Utica quirky. She was selling the story of the garment. Okay. So that was a nice change. I think she did really well.
I didn't love it. I think it was cool. It was fine. I don't know. It was fine. I don't know. I just didn't love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Candy. And
love.
I know it's similar. Yeah, interesting.
I live. Yes. She was telling me sex. She was telling me cocoa butter on all over her fucking body. She was telling me confidence that I don't have. I live. I laugh.
you do sometimes.
I love, I live, and I laugh.
You do sometimes do those things. Yeah, I liked it. Again, I wasn't blown away. Some Utica, I liked it. I thought it was cool. I liked what was going on there. I think it's just not really for me. Give me
it is for you, is it?
Give me like an aquarium mermaid look, like the oil slick mermaid. Like that is my ultimate.
But that has nothing to do with this.
I know, but I think I love all of Aquarius looks.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Aquaria. Why do you have to bring up another queen?
Because I'm still talking about my personal preference in terms of what I really click with.
Yeah,
either of these looks
you have to judge them on their
No, I am. That's what I mean. But I feel like this look is very soft and feminine and very grand and regal and I think it would appeal.
If she was skinny, you would have
No, not at all. I feel like it would appeal more to you as more girly
It's not girly. It's high end.
That's what I mean. That's not me. That's not my vibe. Genuinely.
You like high concept. All right, we're not gonna agree on this.
No, I do. No, but I mean that's more like, to me, that's giving me like fancy hotel, like regal, like expensive, like that kind of shit. I don't really care about. Like, it's pretty. She looked good. But like that doesn't excite me. Like the soft, like the hat was cool, but it was like a soft, like
that hat was
rich
made
material.
Of wood.
Like,
she had blisters on her forehead.
Did she? That's impressive. That's what I mean. I think she did well. I think it was a great look for her. She looked really good. She was into it. I'm sure everyone loved it. I liked it, but again, she's not really for me.
Fine. What do you think about Elliot?
Tina first.
Oh, Tina.
No, Simone first.
Oh my God, Simone! What?
That's the reaction. I had that same reaction to Simone. I think Simone's was amazing. I love Simone's. That's what I mean. The fact was.
The only thing I have to say, I have to say it because Jada did that look, and she did it better.
Where did she do it?
After the show.
Oh, I've not seen it. I'll have to look it up.
She did the full beads look with the beads hair, and it said she already done hair. Hers on.
But to be fair, was this filmed before Jada did it?
I don't know.
Assuming it was filmed roughly a year ago.
Not taking it out of. I'm sure that this wasn't like Simone's reference or anything like that, because actually her reference was like Beyonce in like the whole style of the Black is King album, but. Yeah, it's hard for me not to compare, because when Jada came up with that look, I literally fell on my chair. It was so.
But did you see it like an Instagram photo?
Yeah.
I say, but the only thing is, like, to be fair to Simone, is like, that's a very like, Photoshop, like filtered end product.
It was on the magazine.
That's what I'm saying. So like, awesome. Like, it sounds really cool, but like Simone's, if we see a picture of Simone didn't look as well with like the filtering and like the brushing up or whatever.
No. It's nothing to do with that.
Just because you've seen it before, it's less exciting. Is that what you're saying?
It had more details, Jada's.
Okay, but also like she's a winner. She got that money now, as well.
Sure.
I don't know. I personally love it.
It doesn't mean that I didn't love Simone's.
Fuck my opinion.
Go on.
I just say I absolutely loved it. Like this, I guess this goes to talk about. It's like this look excited me. I loved it. I loved every part of it. She like looked amazing. I just loved it. I thought it was really good. This really excited me.
Good.
Whereas like Candy's didn't. That's what I'm saying. And Yusuke's didn't. So I guess I've seen similar looks to them before. Whereas Simone, I hadn't really seen. Like, you've seen it before. I get that, but I hadn't. So for me, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I love everything about it.
Well, can you bring up Connor's comment, please? Because I think he's agreeing with me. It did better, but it was still stunning. Exactly my point.
And I've not seen it, to be fair. So I feel you. Tina,
Bonina, what you wearing? Oh wait, red hair again. Half of the outfit yellow again. Oh my God, I can't anymore.
You can and you will.
I can't and I won't.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I can't take it anymore.
I just wrote down what's going on here, please, and that's pretty much how I feel about it. Still,
look, I'm not saying she didn't look beautiful, because I actually thought her body looked right in this one. And like,
she's always pretty polished. Like she has a concept which she always executes well. But do we like the concept?
I'm bored.
I agree. It's interesting. They're not. The judges aren't saying that though. Like, because they pick up everything. Anyone who wears like the same. Like, Gottmik's purposely not done her white face makeup because like she doesn't want to get told she's doing the same makeup every time. Whereas Tina very much is doing the same thing every single time and has not called up for it.
Every single fucking time.
Yeah.
Imagine if Monet Exchange was bringing a sponge to every single
She basically
outfit.
did.
She did it
so
twice.
Annoying.
She did it twice.
It felt like 20 times.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I know, but it felt like it was. And that's
Tina's feels like fucking 100 million.
I know.
Then.
I know. I agree. Elliot?
I don't mean to be angry.
Elliot.
But if I see a fucking H&M. Elliot, bored.
Yeah, I don't get why the judges loved it so much. I didn't think I put down my like comment again. Like, this is before hearing the judging. It was like everything's not great to me. Like the makeup wasn't great, the hair wasn't great, like the dress wasn't great. Like it was all good, but it wasn't like none of it was outstanding to me personally. But then the judges completely loved it, so I'm guessing it's just.
It was just Michelle.
No, the other
Michelle
stuff.
said Rue said
the same thing as well.
No.
Yeah, so I mean, they loved it. They ate it up, and I was just like,
I don't know. Sometimes these judges are on something.
Also, I wonder, because Elliot's Fair specifically, I've taken these Mardi Gras beads and done this with it. I wonder if like the initial thing was like use colourful beads or Mardi Gras beads or something.
No, it's just beads.
Because a lot of them had the same like Mardi Gras, like rainbow bead stylings, didn't they?
Rainbow should better die.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like by the end, I think that's part of it. Maybe seeing Elliot's First, I would have been more excited by it. By the end, I've seen like 10. You're right. Like 10 rainbow bead looks. It's kind of been like, oh, it's just like the same dress but in a different style. You know,
the highs are flat though. It's different.
That's what I'm saying, but it's still the same like style of like different rainbow beads going down. You know,
it's not that she didn't look good, but
she didn't look outstanding.
Yeah, I think next to everyone else, it just looks a bit basic to me. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I agree with Bob.
Yeah, so do I. We'll put it up in that case.
Thank you.
Cool. So lip song.
What?
Lip song.
Oh, we learned that the tops are Candy.
Oh yeah, we talked about it already though. In it, like we both feel like Simone should have won and should have been top.
Okay.
Right? No, right. No, we're gonna sorry. Go on.
Okay, who do you think should have been top? To clarify this for the fans.
Yeah, Simone, Olivia, and who was the first one? Very first one.
Denali or
no, Rose. Rose.
Okay, I would have said Denali, Rose, and Simone.
You think like Denali and Rose were better than Olivia? I don't.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Olivia did really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that these four did.
But especially,
really well.
especially taking a look into consideration as well.
But that's the thing. That's why, because I think Rose and Denali brought it to the runway as well as the main task thing, but I don't think Olivia did. Tamisha, bring her back.
Exactly. I agree completely.
Where's she at? Bring it back.
but Bob's total cop out. We literally said we should choose 3, but then like
that's exactly what I did though.
Total cop out. That's what I'm saying. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I think like then it should be decided. I think like on main challenge it was the 4, but then Olivia dropped for me on the main stage.
100%. That's what I was gonna say. If you take it out into consideration, then she did not deserve. I wouldn't have been mad if she won. Come back up again. I wouldn't have been mad if she won. Yeah. If she.
No.
I wouldn't have been mad if she won, just based on a challenge, because I definitely thought Simone did better, but like Olivia did very well, so I'm like fine. But then you take the outfit into consideration as well. Simone's outfit was objectively so much better than Olivia's.
Yeah.
Like why was Simone not chosen? I don't know. It just made no sense.
I think Simone did even better on the challenge as well. Like
that's what we're both saying that. So that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Robbed.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Lip song.
No, bottoms.
Oh.
Do you agree with the bottoms?
Who's bottom again?
Denali, oh fuck's sake, Lala Ree and Elliot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lip song. What do you think?
Yeah, actually fun. Like I liked it. Like they, you know, I thought it was pretty even. She's so needy. Hello. It was pretty even. I felt throughout. So it was a fun lip sync, and I thought they both did well. I thought they both did very well. Hello. Hello. I understand. You've come to see me. That's nice.
I loved it. I thought the lip sync was really, really good, really fun, really close. Ben, I agree that Elliot took it a little bit further than Lala Ree.
I agree as well. But as I said before, like I said before the lip sync,
get it.
Either of us really care. Like, neither of them are going to be in the finale. Like,
sure.
It's just like, it wasn't like, oh fuck, who's going to go? It's like the other one's going to go the week after.
You gotta give people a chance.
I don't know. I don't. I'm kind of over both of them, to be fair.
Okay, fair enough.
Like as I said, I feel like the other one's just going to go next week unless they really pull it out. I feel like, for example, like this is the episode I would have expected Lala Ree to have done really well in.
Oh God, you're gonna hurt my dog.
No, I'm holding her.
Get her to the floor, babe.
I'm going to. She want to go down there if she wants to. Yeah, because like Lala Ree is so funny and like a personality queen. Like this is the episode she could have really like knocked it past second base, but we're very entertaining actually. But she didn't. That's what I mean. So I'm like, if she didn't pull out this episode, like, is she going to really do that amazing next challenge? She's not, right? Mm-hmm. Same with Elliot. I'm like, Elliot's like mainly a fashion queen, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, his fashion's not really been bringing it. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, neither of them are going to be in the finale, so don't really care.
That being said, my dog is sitting on my chest.
Oh yeah, she does me earlier as well. Let's take away from Olivia, but I think this is also part of the season where they start giving a few wins to some queens to cement the tour runs. Yeah. I saw kind of the vibe I had as well. And Bob kind of agrees as well about having high hopes and other. So any CUN teams?
Yes.
Guys, whip out yours as well, please.
We're
a nudist stream.
Who's my CUNT? C, I'm gonna give to do you know what? I've been very hard on her, but this episode Tina brought the C for me.
Yeah.
And that is that. What say you, Grant?
Yeah, I agree. I'm Tina as well.
Is this a look? Is this fashion?
Still not fashion.
No.
No. Uniqueness?
I
think I say mine.
Yeah.
For me, it's Simone for doing a completely original look that's never been done before.
You're such a bitch.
I know.
Oh my god, I look like Ugly Betty. Oh, I live. Don't I look like Ugly Betty right now? Say it on the comments.
I like the topical reference. very.
I look like Ugly Betty.
Right
oh my days.
Okay, go on. Uniqueness.
Uniqueness, I'm gonna give to.
Pops is funny. Well, let's do C first. I was thinking Olivia as well, maybe, but that's good. This is good.
I don't know what gives you uniqueness for.
Honey, I'm allergic to you.
I'm gonna give it to Denali because I think she brought like
the concept was unique, right?
The concept of her look was quite unique, and especially for her, it was a bit of a change from her usual style, I think, and I appreciated it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna give nerve to Olivia for really pushing for that role. I respected it, like good nerve to Olivia.
Fair. I'm gonna give nerve to. Oh, that's nice. I agree with you though. Olivia had
give it to Olivia then.
No.
Okay, go on. Give it to her. Give you a chance. You have the floor.
I'm gonna give it to.
Oh look! Do you see that?
Oh, stop it!
I think Connor actually meant to say me.
You jealous? I'm gonna give nerve to Annie for coming up here, yawning on screen.
Yeah, that was
licking people's faces and putting her butt on my face. So she takes the nerve.
That's fair. Talent?
Simone.
Yeah, Simone. I think unanimous, right? Yeah, agreed. Should we go on to UK? Have a little UK moment?
The UK minute. Go.
You've ruined it. Extreme cancel.
Oh. Do you know that song?
No.
Of course not, because it's like a Brazilian thing.
I
just
sorry.
realized.
Not being Brazilian. There you go. Thank you, Bob. That's what I was looking for. Some self-esteem boost.
I look like Ugly Betty, and I love it.
Like, I really hate like this lighting. Mostly looks shiny AF.
You look better with a hat on, but
I know. I agree. It's quite itchy though. Very itchy wall.
Oh, is it?
It's really itchy because you've got so much hair. You can't feel it.
No, it's not mine. It's Sam's.
Oh, he's got a fair amount of hair as well.
Oh, I bought it for him for his birthday. Do you think he hates it?
No, he's got hair, so it won't be like in direct contact.
But he doesn't have hair on his forehead, Grant.
I don't know. Something's going on there.
Jesus Christ.
Something's not right there.
Whatever.
What was the thing I was saying? Oh, UK.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah.
UK. What are you thinking? What's your UK stance?
Absolutely loving season 2 of UK.
What do you think of the Eurovision challenge?
Really fun. The challenges are really fun. Like the queens are really fun. Like the runways are slaying it for me. Like the creativity they're showing is crazy. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like I'm just
You're usually
blown away.
quite disappointed with.
That's
the UK
what I'm saying.
looks.
I didn't really like season 1 that much. I enjoyed it, but like compared to other seasons, like it's kind of subpar. But no, like season 2 of UK is one of my favorite seasons in a long time.
I love it.
Like the drama, the twists and turns.
The turns.
Both twisting and turning.
And the turns.
That's what people don't understand. Such a good time. Such a good time.
At one point, watching it, and this is the thing. This is when you know you're enjoying something. I was watching it with Sam, who could not give less of a fuck about it, and I am getting my life on my own, literally like living, hollering. Like usually, even if he's there and I'm watching it on my own, I'd be like, I'm watching it, but I'm not like getting my life. I could not help but get my life.
I was the same,
It was so good. At one point, I actually said it out loud, like I cannot believe that one of these girls is going home today.
Mm.
I didn't want.
Oh
to
no, I don't
anybody.
know. I've got feelings on that.
And I was like, I hope your sister.
That's what my feeling. I think so actually, John and Jess and I having a conversation about this last night.
John and Jess from John and Jess fame, yes.
That's the one. So you
yes.
know well.
Do go on.
So you were talking about that. They have a deep dislike for sister. Which
There's
I'm
something there, and it's
I
not
agree.
just the teeth.
I'm
actually, the teeth made me like her more.
I think they're all a bit about with the surgery. Like they all came back. I'm like, yeah, work. I see it for you. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying, like sister. I think she's very likable. Like, obviously you saw like the untucked thing about like the dress or whatever. Like, who did the original dress?
A horror.
So a horror literally had it in the workroom before the break, right? And sister's like, I didn't see it, blah blah. I'm like, fine, you might not have, but like to go in that hard when like the other one had the dress before the lockdown break, and then you come back with a new dress. I'm like, even if it's subconscious, like you've seen that dress. I don't think she did it purposely or anything. I think it's probably like subconscious. She saw it on the corner of her eye, and then she's like, she thought it's her own inspiration or something. Like, fine, but like, don't go in that hard and like, act like you're a creative genius, because like, and also it's a bag of chips. As someone else said, like, it's not a moment of creative genius on either front anyway.
I know, but
like, it's very pretentious.
You know, I have been warming to a horror though.
So I'm excited to see her breakdown next episode.
Oh my god, enough. Enough of the crying.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Like,
who is your favorite queen at the moment?
Oh, easily Bimini. Which I didn't like her when she's. I hated her hometown look, but I love her so much.
I want
she's so much
to
fun.
be her and be with her.
Same. I think she's so much fun. She's so likable.
She is my UK Simone.
Same. Love her.
Said it, compared it. I'm sorry.
Love her.
Love
see you later, Connor. Sorry, I might have missed you already. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry, let me just quickly read this as well. Connor just sent some love to all of us, basically.
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
It's always nice.
We appreciate you.
Vulnerable moment.
Also, so you have like my controversial view, which I don't agree with, and John and Jess like read me to feel for this last night.
Good.
Which I think, do you know?
Yeah, because I know that you're going to say Lawrence Chaney.
Yeah, I'm just not gelling with Lawrence Chaney. I don't know what it is.
You're alone in this.
I'm not on the chain train.
The chain train?
I'm not on it, yes. Toot toot. No,
I love that, till last episode, Brooklyn Heights thought her name was Florence Chaney.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
Because she tweeted it.
Okay,
and I was like, can't she read?
No, it's a subject at the bottom.
Like,
really weird. Yeah. No, I just don't know what. I'm just not getting her. I'm not gelling with her.
I loved her look. I thought it was so good.
I really like a horror look from the week previous.
Okay, what were we talking about?
We didn't talk about it though. Did we?
Anyways,
we didn't talk about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, let's go then. What music are we going off on?
Oh, sorry, are we going?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because we finished it.
Do you have anything else to say about UK?
No, Bimini for the win. Also, I really like how Taste.
The H&M drama was so good. I'm going off Taste a little bit. I loved Taste before. We're going off
I love Taste.
Oh, no, we're talking about Joe Black. That's what we talk about. Joe Black coming back.
Joe. Oh, I love Joe's look.
It was so good.
It was so good.
But like, it's a shame she's so. What's the word that means opposite of malleable? Because that's what she is. Like, but like unwilling to like bend to the competition in any way. It seemed like, has she not watched it before? Like, she can't afford, not necessarily even the H&M thing specifically, but like,
I don't think she's unwilling. I think she just said it's her style of doing it.
But you can't be. So you can't be in Drag Race. Like, she didn't fit in with her team at all. Like, it just didn't work. Like, it's a shame because like when she came in, I feel a lot of people felt this like, oh fuck, like she looks amazing. She's gonna win. She's my favorite. She got something. I was like, fuck, she's Rob. I can't wait to see more from her. And she comes back and it's like, go on, sis, give us nothing. You know. Like, she's just like, I just wanted so much more. Like,
I want Tia to fucking do better.
I know.
Tia.
It's such a shame with her arc because like she like had a shitty runway. So the amazing runway last week.
Yeah.
And then this week it's like, fuck. Like you went up to there. I mean, you had all this time off to like sort out your looks, and then you just like plummeted back down again, girl. Like, why?
Ciao.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a shame. I really like her a lot. I need her to step it up.
It
was so good for breakdown with Rue and H&M and like I've come all the way across here. I had to quarantine for 2 weeks. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, it was so good. And the drama with having to quarantine and the drama with Ginny walking off the week before. Like, oh my god.
the twists,
everything
and the
I need.
turns. Honestly, UK is serving a fucking season. I gotta
UK
say,
ladies, we're coming back strong.
It's better than my French.
That's not possible. Cool. Yeah, I'm done then. Should get out and get some food.
Yes.
Cool.
But before we go,
oh god,
do you remember the song? It's literally okay. That song is awful, by the way.
Bing bang
Bing
bong.
bang bong, sing sang song, but and then you wake up the
Bing,
next
bang,
day
bong.
and you're still singing Bing Bang Bong, sing that song, and you're like,
I don't actually know how it goes. I kept trying. It's like stuck in my head. I don't know how it goes.
Bing Bang Bong, sing sang song, Bing Bang Bong, UK Han, Bing Bang Bong,
it's just Bing Bang Bong again.
Sing sang song, Bing Bang Bong, UK Han.
No.
It was awful. I can't believe they played it twice, and now it's number 1 on iTunes.
Oh, is it really?
Past Taylor Swift.
Oh god, is it really? I didn't know that.
I love that. Fuck it, I love it. I know, Bob, the booker.
That was not like, but also that was not an ice cream look. It's only from the side. She kind of almost looked like an ice cream, but really not an ice cream.
I really didn't
look.
know what it was.
No. Yeah, I wrote a comment on the group, didn't I? Which I was really proud of. That only like no one really got apart from Bob, I think. Or I said,
I was sort of staying away because I hadn't seen it yet. So then...
you didn't get it the next day. You watched it. You're like, what do you mean? I had to explain my joke, but I said very cleverly after the episode, "There's only one real loser this week. It was none of the queens." It's Philly H&M. Like H&M got obliterated. I thought that's very funny. And I didn't get recognition it deserved.
And I love also on other Twitter news, Joe was saying like. Something like, "Hey H&M, let's talk," or something like that. And ASOS responded first. He's like, "Well, we got here first. Why don't we talk?" And then H&M was like, "No, I'm here."
That's really funny. I said, I was H&M, I honestly think I'd sue for like defamation. Right?
No, I would use it as like in the fucking
adverts.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Also, I love that like regional is the new basic. I'm only gonna play.
I like that as well.
How is regional?
Yeah, I really like that.
I love that.
Me too. Okay, right. We've all had a very nice time, but that's enough now.
Bing bang bong, sing song. Bing bang bong,
UK home. Bing bang bong, sing song.